Hawthorne Valley Bakery is located at Hawthorne Valley's 900-acre biodynamic farm and Waldorf School, located in Ghent, New York, in the heart of Columbia County. Foods, and in particular grains, are threads that can weave a community together. Growing and preparing food encompasses the responsibility of providing nutrition as well as making foods that we enjoy and that bring us together. At Hawthorne Valley Farm and School, this community is created by growing crops and then making and consuming their own foods. Children and youth have the opportunity to learn this process. Spelt, rye, and barley are the primary grain crops grown, some for the bakery and some for the livestock. Spelt has the hulls still attached to the seed after it is harvested with the combine. De-hulling provides farmers a way to value add this grain. Since Hawthorne Valley does not currently have de-hulling machinery, they buy de-hulled spelt for the bakery. Rye does not need de-hulling, so rye is only purchased when their supply is depleted. Wheat berries are also purchased. A meadow mill stone mill is used for making whole grain flours from spelt, rye, and wheat. The stones are sharpened once each year. Sifted flours are also purchased for baked goods that need flours without bran or germ. Artisan bakers often prefer specific varieties of wheat and other grains. This provides an opportunity for local farmers to custom grow grains for customers. Tastes and buying habits have been changing rapidly. It is hard to keep up, but this provides an opportunity for farmers as well as bakers, brewers, and chefs. The ability for farmers to store grains through 12 months is important to adequately supply end users without interruption. Properly storing grain requires learning new management skills of sanitation, moving grains, aerating bins, and monitoring for moisture, temperature, and pests.
We have our barrel here, which is empty. And we have this lovely Hawthorne Valley t-shirt. We're just going to over. Of course, this is just going to make it so I don't get flour everywhere. Okay, so we have 150 pounds of rye berries there. Make sure the fan is on. It is. And it's going to get loud.
Stone mills are suited for making whole grain flours. Sifters can be added to stone mills to separate out large particles of ground kernels and bran. A sifter could also separate out large pieces of hulls that are not finely ground. However, too much ground hulls will ruin flour quality. With steel roller mills, each kernel passes through several sets of rollers. Each set removes a thin layer of grain, thereby separating the germ, bran, and endosperm. Sifters capture each component and the various flour particle sizes. When wheat is tempered, by bringing it up to 16% moisture, the seed components separate more easily. Grains and flours are kept in sealed pails and containers. This, along with using product quickly, prevents any pests from building up.
Alright, here we are in the mill room. We just ground some rye flour. We have our wheat flour over here, our high gluten flour. We do mix some of the flours for certain breads. Over here we have have what's known as mixing station where we're going to mix our doughs. So we have some of this, it's ready for tomorrow. This is our pre-ferment for our rye spelt sourdough. And this actually gets made in 3 different stages for the dough itself. And right now there's a small amount of starter and rye flour in this bowl. And now I'm just going to actually add this flour to it. If I can add the water and flour there. And then that's going to sit overnight. And 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to add spelt flour, some seeds, and salt. And then right when this dough is mixed, we're going to shake it on the table over there. And then it will go into our proof box where it rises. And then it will go into the oven. Now our other rye sourdough, 100% sourdough rye, would be made, the dough would be mixed in here in one shot with rye starter, rye flour, and salt. It would give a nice long mix. And then it would actually be both fermented in the cooler overnight. And that's the same thing with our 100% spelt sourdough.
The baking quality of flour is affected differently each year by grain variety and weather. Large mills can blend many different flours to maintain a consistent product. Local millers and bakers need to know the baking qualities of local grain crop and adapt to it.
One of the flours there. Cover that up overnight. This is our dough mixer. Right now there's some pre-ferment for baguette dough that's going to be made at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that's going to be mixed warm, shaped on the table. This is our proof box. Right now it's on retarder mode. And I do have our white sourdough starter in here. It's been fed today. Wanted to get too warm, so we let it sit out for a while and put it in here at 50 degrees. Oven is on the clock. This is our big deck oven. Lay it on for you. Our decks. Where all of our sourdoughs are baked. It has steam. We can fit about 24 round loaves in each side.
Very good.
And there's the loader up here. If you'd like me to show you that, I have to move more stuff. So we would take the loaves of sourdough and take them off of these boards. And shaped on these boards, and we would put them on here, store them all. In the oven. Instead of loading each loaf one at a time, do this. Then all my bread would be in there at one time.
Oh. So it's on that baking sheet.
What's that?
It's on the baking. Oh, you're pulling the sheet back out. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
And one more fun thing to show you. Our walk-in, we have all the doughs that were made today that are going to be shaped tomorrow morning and baked. And these I'm just going to fold and I'm going to put them in the fruit box with that refrigerator right here.
By educating customers and thoughtfully introducing new products, they come to appreciate locally grown whole grains. Baked goods are sold at the on-farm store as well as at New York City farmers markets and to a couple of wholesale customers. There is a wide range of customer preferences. Educating them is important. For example, helping them know that house-milled wheat bread is from flour that they milled fresh at the bakery.